AI trading bots trade better than people. OpenAI just launched ChatGPT, and as you can see here, even if you don't know how to code, don't run away yet. This is ChatGPT building me a trading bot, building me a trading algorithm, and that's why AI will always trade better than humans, because AI can create what humans do. And humans sit here and look at the screen and try to trade up or down or up and down. But look at this 1 day chart. Do you think anybody's winning here? Look at that range. The only people that are winning are not people. Well, they're bots. So the people that can code trading bots are able to put their strategy into an algorithm and let it run 24/7. But the people who can't and are just traders, like I used to be, well, kind of screwed, right? Because the bots are going to win. And now AI can actually turn strategies that it thinks of into trading algorithms. So as you can see here, this AI has created a ton of code for me that's building out an algorithm that will outtrade pretty much any human alive. And don't worry about it if you don't know how to code. I didn't either. I just knew that, hey, if I could automate my strategy, then I would be much, much better off, because I wouldn't be caught up in emotions and trying to figure out during the trade, should I exit, should I enter, should I add more? And that's where everybody loses. So if you're curious about building trading bots, now is the time, because you have ChatGPT, OpenAI, that is literally helping you build new bots. So let's go ahead and check out what we've built thus far. I'm using ChatGPT and OpenAI to build these 5 different algorithms. We're doing a mean reversion algo, and then I'm going to add in machine learning. And we're also going to do a trending algorithm and a breakout algorithm, a statistical arbitrage algo, and a market maker. So if you want to see all of that, me and ChatGPT, we're going to be doing this for the next few weeks, because 2023 I'm going to have all of these models with machine learning working on them, and I do invite you to come enjoy the ride. As you can see here, this is all the code that ChatGPT has already created for me, and essentially this market maker says anytime there's a 2% change away from the average, it's going to buy or sell. And you can see we're looking for a threshold of 5%, so a 2% deviation, or a 5% take profit, or a 3% stop loss, using 5x leverage, and it gets all of the data for us, and then it creates the average price that it's been. For this case, it's Bitcoin, gets the current price, and then checks if we're in position. If in position is false, then it will go ahead and make the order. And then we need it to exit the order. So let's say, write some code to exit our position if we hit a 5% profit target or a 3% stop loss. So let's see what it does. It says that we need to refresh, so let's go ahead and refresh. So let's go back to that chat. And in this chat, we're building this Bitcoin mean reversion bot. Let's go ahead and paste that back in. Write code to exit the position if we hit a 5% profit target or a 3% max loss. And let's see what it writes. To exit a trade when trading UBTC pair on Phemex exchange using CCXT, if you hit a 5% profit target or a 3% max loss, you can use the create order method with the close parameter. For example, profit loss. So it's creating the profit loss. Position size is balance of used. How does this look? So it grabs the profit loss, current price. It needs to check the profit loss though with the 5x leverage. All right, so it should be coding that up now, hopefully. Check the profit loss with the 5x leverage that we set. So we're pretty much stuck here at trying to create the exit of the order. If leverage profit loss, balance of cost, looks like we're gonna need position costs here. So we might as well just grab that from, let's go ahead and make a position cost here. Position cost. And you can see this is what it wrote for us. I think the one thing that we're gonna need is the position cost, and I don't think it did it right here. So let's go ahead and say if leverage profit, so leverage profit loss is profit loss times 5. If leverage profit loss is equal or greater than the profit threshold that we set already, I can just grab all this code. This looks great. So let's say, put it right here. Oops. Where should this be? This should be all over 1. Else, profit threshold. Do we have the profit threshold? So you can see it writes some kind of janky code. Not janky, I keep dogging it, but at the same time, it's pretty great because it helps me think things through, and I just have to edit it. So if you want to use ChatGPT at this point to code, I think you still have to know how to code in order to edit things. As you can see, I just changed a couple of variables. I need to add in a position cost here, because down here in the exit, it says profit loss, it gets the profit loss, and this needs to be position cost. How do I know that? Because it's trying to get the cost, but in the previous times we've used this, in the earlier videos, we knew it didn't get the position cost very well. So position size, and let's build a function, something to check the position size. But I actually already know that. I have position size. Position size equals balance free divided by leverage. No, the position size is right here. So I have the position size, which is nice. So let's just grab it. And now that says this, let's go ahead and put position size there too. Now that I see it, and let's put position size here, position size here, position size here. And then we had something about leverage param. Leverage param. I wonder why it's not working here. If, else. Oh, because the leverage param is there. So let's go ahead and move this leverage param and this. Let's put it right here. Well, let's just put it at the top where the leverage is. So I'm just gonna push that back here. Okay, now we have the leverage and the leverage param. Perfect. Got the loss thresholds. We need to get the position cost still. But did this smash all errors? Now it's going to go through and say, essentially, if position equals false, then we can open position, the entry of order, and this would be the exit of order. If TP or SL, take profit or stop loss, is hit. So no trade necessary, checking to see if it's time to exit. Profit loss equals current price minus position cost divided by cost. I don't know about that. Let's say print profit loss. Let's do a time.sleep. I don't know if that's going to show the right profit loss, but hey, oh, I gotta do that first. Let's just mark that out for now. Well, position cost. Let's just get the position cost really quickly. I have this market maker here that we built together, and I can just say position cost equals that. And we'll jump back to this one and we'll paste it in right there. This is what I love about coding, is everything's there for you. And for some reason they called it pair instead of symbol, so I changed that to pair. And now we have the position cost. And let's go ahead and test this little code that it wrote for us of position cost. Checking if time to exit. So 54.54. Okay, and I'm actually looking at my other side of the screen right now, and my P&L is 1.23%. So I'm not quite sure about this profit loss here. So what is the profit loss? Find it, use it, calculate the profit loss better. Calculate the profit loss in a better way, including the leverage. Because that way that it calculated it just did not work for me right there. It said 55. So retrieve open position, that looks good. Fetch positions, pair params. I don't get why it uses current price. In this instance, I might just go ahead and use some of my own code that I've built, because at this point, I just don't see why we would use the current price and then minus the position cost. Like if the current price is say 10,000, the price of BTC, if you minus the position cost of like $500, what does that have to do with it? I don't know. I don't know. So let's see what we have here. If I have I've got a P&L close that I could use here, but I'm trying to just use ChatGPT. Now, the bad news is it's not calculating my profit loss correctly. The good news is I have that code, and I will train this model or fine tune the model with that code just so we can get a couple steps closer, because at the end of the day, I think it does pretty well with basic things, but the profit loss was actually pretty tricky in order to build. So maybe I could do this. Let's see here. I don't have very many good files open. But if I could bring in a functions file, P&L close. Let's go ahead and bring in this nice funcs file. Nice funcs.py, just a bunch of functions we've actually built here. Let's see. It does. J. Symbol, pass in the symbol. So we have this P&L close here, and you pass in the symbol, the target, and the max loss. So I would just say P&L close. And then what does it return? P&L close, in position, size. Let's try it. So I'm gonna P&L close this. Let's import nice funcs. So let's go up here and import nice funcs. Nice funcs as n. Okay, so we've imported it. And now we want to get the P&L close. So let's just get rid of this because it's trash. No offense. Get rid of this because it's trash. No offense. Let's say P&L close. P&L close, so n dot P&L close. We'll pass in the symbol, which is called pair. We'll pass in the, I don't even remember what it's called. They use weird names. Profit threshold and loss threshold. Can we just make it what I write? What did I write? Target and max loss. Just gonna do that. Target, max loss. So there is like some code you're gonna need to know. Dang, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna keep it there. Profit threshold and loss threshold. Profit threshold and loss threshold. It's actually times 100 because the way I put it in is different than they put it in. Okay. So let's say P&L equals, and then I think it's at the 0 position. So let's just see what happens here. Profit, leverage, profit, loss. Let's put profit loss as this. And let's see what happens. So you can see, you know, ChatGPT built a lot of this code for me, but now I'm at the point where it's like we're just doing stuff that's too heavy for it. So in my ideal world, I want to build on top of this. And I can do that because I know how to code. And you can too. So we might as well just do this. We might as well just do this. What do you mean? There's a module has no attribute. Oh, because I didn't save it. My bad, my bad. Okay. Oh, but I didn't print it, silly goose. Entry, profit loss, print profit loss. So that worked. Print. So I just had to bring in a little bit of my own code and to help it out a little bit. Print profit loss. Okay, 4? The heck? Okay, so it printed false. So in the P&L, in position, size, and long, print current bid. Oh, you know what? This is just gonna close it for us. That's perfect. So we don't even need all this. So I'm sorry, but I'm deleting a bunch of code right here that ChatGPT built for me because I already had it built. So yeah, that's awkward. So profit loss equals this. Let's just say P&L close. And look at that. Wow. So ChatGPT built a lot of this bot for me, but at the same time, I just pulled in my P&L close that we've built here on the channel together. Just check out the other videos. And essentially now it goes through and says if position equals false, then we can open the position. And then if not, we can exit the order. And I can just do that right here. And P&L close is essentially going to check to see if we've hit our profit threshold, which is this times 100, so that's 5. And the math here, pretty easy. Times 100 equals 5%. We just pass it in the P&L close, and boom, it will exit the order if needed. So there's a little bit more we need to do with this mean reversion bot, and then we're going to run it live. If you're lost at any point or you just want some help, go ahead and join the Algo Trade Camp. You get access to our private Algo Traders Only Discord. You get 7 full algorithms and all of the code, and I explain it so you can build on top of it. And you also learn exactly how to algo trade. So whether you've never coded before or you're an advanced coder, this is going to save you thousands of hours. You get all 7 algos explained here and so much more. So I'll catch you in the next video or inside of the bootcamp.